Dustin. I've decided to focus my attention on streaming services as I find that they vary in terms of quality, style, um, usability, accessibility, and yeah. So I've decided to focus on Netflix for a various number of reasons. The main reason I've decided to focus on it as it has an international viewership of over 158 million viewers, and is located in most Western countries as well. So for this, I have decided to focus on it as I find that there is uh, content overload, as there are too many options available, and it is, although it's accessible, I find that with content overload, it might cause fatigue and cause people to then move onto other streaming services or move back to free to air TV. So the problem that I'm trying to solve and get on top of is that it's user accessibility and the ability to not be overloaded by content. And with that, I feel that there are lots of different solutions that I worked on during my process. And through that, I spoke to various people around the world and conducted interviews with them, and a lot of them shared very similar user experiences. Found that although the content was mostly exactly what they want, that they found it very hard and difficult to navigate, to find what they want, and a lot of times they moved away from it, or they only used it on particular devices where they enjoyed the usability, such as a phone or a computer, differing to an Apple TV or a smart TV or a different sort of service. The process I went is I conducted a lot of interviews, and as well as that, I looked at different avenues in which it could increase and benefit better user experience. And through this, I learned that there isn't one right answer, that there are lots of niggling issues, and sometimes you need to take the best of it. But there are definitely ways in which it can improve and have better user experience. I looked at various insights and decided that it'd be best to have a category option, a sort option, if you will, to be able to then determine what actions will be best used. And these come through having it on the home screen, as well as when searching for TVs and movies specifically, having a category option that allows you to break it down in terms of top 10 categories, recommended for you, all the things that they have, but just at a much easier platform, as well as the usual search function. From this, I designed and created something which has a very similar Netflix user experience and doesn't take away from it, because a lot of the feedback as well was the layout's good, but it always changes and it's hard to get used to, and we don't like the recommended options. We'd like to have options to change our viewership, as well as remove things we don't like, have previews in, which are all part of my next steps. And as well, creating a category section as well as a sort option on the home screen allowed for a greater user experience, and allowed for the users, both male and female, between the ages of 18 to 35, to have a really good experience. And they have all had Netflix for many, many years. So with that, I retested it, went back to market, and they found that this option would be a much more viable and seamless solution for them, as well as the other recommended options, such as having classics, previews, the ability to say you don't like an option, you don't like something you've seen, and then create a better AI and a better recommended for you user experience. Thank you for your time.